Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm just gonna be giving a little bit of girl advice for the girls. Basically like relationship advice, self-worth, self-confidence, living with your partner, self-care, just all types of things. I'm not really sure. It's probably gonna be a little over the place because I don't know if I'm gonna like, it's not really an order that I have. It's just basically me just saying whatever pops up in my mind because I'm just keeping it real with y'all, you know. I'm just giving y'all advice that I've recently learned or that I obviously feel like I need to take for myself, and plus experiences that I have because I just moved into an apartment with my boyfriend. So basically, my mom texting like, but basically, yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of advice for little younger girls, and also a little bit of advice about having intercourse with your partner. Not gonna go too deep into that because if anything, I'm gonna do a video with, basically me and Amari gonna do a couples advice video, so that'll be a little separate. But other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So basically, well, I guess we'll start with the topic of self-worth. I feel like as a female these days, you definitely have to have a lot of self-worth because males don't care, you know, all they think about is, you know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little explicit in this video because, you know, it's no way to sugarcoat it, it's no way to blur it. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all because we're all girls here, we're gonna keep it real. So all boys really care about, mostly, I'm gonna say boys because there's a difference between boys and men, but then again, men can't act like boys, boys can't act like men, you know. But as I'm saying, when I'm saying this, I'm saying men that act like boys. I'm not talking about younger men. Basically, it's these days in this time, it means a lot for a female to have a lot of self-worth with herself, like, because males, all they see is you as a piece of meat. They see you as something to have sex, something to have sex with, something to give them pleasure, you know, that quick pleasure, and then, you know, they'll pass you on next one. That's basically how it goes with these boys. And like I said, I'm calling these men boys because that's how little boys act. They only think about having sex and using you for sex and what your body looks like and stuff. And as a female, you gotta have self-worth and confidence. I guess that goes together because all people really want right now, all males are looking for, or anyway, the beauty standard, I guess, is, you know, big titties, big butt, you know, the hourglass figure, you know, thick, slim, thick, whatever. That's basically what the beauty standard is. And a lot of females go out and get their butt done, get their breasts done and all that, just so, you know, they can fit the beauty standard. And I feel like as hard as it can be, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. And if you're not comfortable in your own skin and it's something you want to change, you know, change it. I mean, me personally, I don't have a problem with females going out and getting their butt and titties done. That's what you want to do it. If that's what makes you feel better, do it. Because I mean, it's all about what makes you confident, what makes you happy. So if that's what you want to do, I don't have no problem with females going out and doing that, because I mean, if I wanted to do it, do you think I would care about what other people have to say? No. So I just feel like these day and times, you gotta have a lot of self-worth with yourself, and it can be hard, but I mean, it's a process and everyone gets there. Me, I'm still struggling with my self-worth. I'm still struggling a lot with my confidence, and because there's certain things on me I don't like. I don't really like how my body is shaped. I don't like how skinny I am. So, but if I don't like it, obviously I'm going to change it, which is why I'm going to go on a weight gain journey. So stay tuned for that, by the way, because that's going to be a whole YouTube journey for me, a weight gain. But that's basically what I'm saying with the whole self-worth and confidence. You know, you have to do what makes you happy. Don't be worried about what other people think, because it's not going to do nothing but make it worse on you. So on on to the next topic. Next topic is living with your partner, or first time moving with your partner. What I will say with this is I wouldn't really put a time frame on moving in with your partner. Me and Amari have been together 8 months now, and we've moved in together. And I mean, it's not easy. It is things you're gonna see about your partner that you never knew was true. Like when I met him at Publix, I never would have thought he was the way he is when we moved in. And not saying that in like a bad way, oh my god, he's so horrible. No, I'm just saying like in general, you don't know someone until you live with them. So, or like you don't know someone until you're in a relationship with them. But I mean, it's a lot of challenges you're gonna face, and you gotta be able to trust each other a lot. Also, you're both on the lease. You can't just easily break the lease and break up and leave. You know, it's both of y'all are on the lease. You can't just like abandon the apartment. I feel like you and your partner both have to be in a mature headspace to live with each other, because once we sign that lease, our lease is 12 months. So once we sign that lease, we're stuck in this apartment with each other for 12 months. I mean, obviously it's ways out. We can break the lease and all this and that, but if we felt like we were gonna be breaking up anytime soon, or breaking up was gonna come about, we wanna sign that lease. But I just feel like you gotta be, I don't know, I guess you could say have a lot of faith. Excuse me. I guess you could say you gotta have a lot of faith. What in the world? You gotta have a lot of faith in your relationship when you're moving together, because it's a lot. And you also relying on each other. Also, with us not having any furniture or any utensils, anything in here, we gotta trust each other with our money to be able to be like, okay, we're gonna put this together. We're gonna put this together so we can get a couch. We're gonna put this together so we can get a TV, a bed, you know, utensils for the kitchen, groceries, laundry detergent, all this. We got to be able to trust each other enough not to just have our side of the rent and our side for the utilities. We got to be able to have money for every other little thing in here, because it's not just, excuse me, my nose is running and stuff. I don't know what's going on. We can't just have money for utilities and rent. And we got to be able to trust each other, not to just go out and have our side and spend the money and let that be that. So basically, you just gotta be able to trust your partner enough. And also, love plays a big factor in when you're in a relationship and moving together, because I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If I didn't love Amari, I wouldn't be able to, I guess you can say, live with him and be with him 24/7, because not saying that as in, oh, he's a bad person, it's hard to deal with him. I'm just saying it is. You put up with a lot in a relationship, and when you're in a relationship with someone, you can't just like them, because like can easily go away. I could like somebody and then tomorrow I don't like them no more. With love lasts a longer time than liking. I like this person, but then tomorrow it's like, oh no, I don't like them no more and stuff. But if you love somebody, you're gonna love them that day and the next day and the next day. It takes love a longer time to leave, or love a longer time for you to stop loving somebody, for you to stop liking somebody. So basically, that's what I'm saying is, I personally had to make sure I was ready to live with him. And if I wasn't ready to live with him, I wouldn't have let him come to Florida with me. So basically, that's what I'm saying for the apartment thing. Just make sure you tuned in with yourself and know what you want, and know that you're confident and you can trust your partner before just jumping and moving with them. Because I know that's a quick thing for every female. You know, you really like this person, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be with them 24/7, I want to live with them. Then boom, you get in a place, they're nothing you expected, and now you feel like you're stuck with them because of the lease and all that. So that's what I have to say about the apartment. Now we're gonna talk about the whole intercourse thing. This is something I've never talked about on my channel, considering I'm more of a girl-friendly channel, I guess you can say. besides some of my videos are more girl friendly, I guess. I don't know. As for intercourse, all I mainly have to say for this topic is just make sure you're ready. Don't let nobody tell you when you're ready. Don't let nobody push you into doing it. Because me personally, my personal experience, I'm not gonna go into detail and all that like that because my mom watched this. She watches my videos and my little brother watches my videos. So we're just gonna keep this short and cute and sweet and maybe do a detailed one later on down the line. But me personally, for my first experience, it did hurt. And I mean, it depends on everybody's pain tolerance. It hurt me, but I mean, thankfully I have a partner that was, you know, patient with me, and something hurt me, you know, he stopped, you know, basically, you know, he took me being uncomfortable into consideration a lot. So therefore, with that, I was thankful to have a partner, you know, that wasn't just there for the pleasure. He was there for his pleasure and my pleasure, and also making sure I was okay during the experience, considering it was our first times. So basically, all I have to say for that is just make sure you're ready. Make sure you can trust your partner. Just be careful. Also, use protection. That's a big thing, especially if you're not trying to have no babies right now. Use protection. Also, it's not even just to prevent pregnancy. It's to prevent a lot of diseases out there and stuff. Use protection. Basically, yeah, that's mainly what I have to say. I don't really have a big detail on the intercourse thing. If so, I'll make a whole video for girl chat about intercourse. Sorry, it's like the wind is really bad, so I'll have a whole video on the intercourse thing. But basically, yeah, what I'm saying is just make sure you're ready. Make sure your partner is ready. Make sure you guys both are patient with each other. That's just the whole big thing on that for intercourse. My next thing is for relationship. I guess this will be a little bit of a last category thing. For relationships, me personally in my relationship, we have our certain ways of how we do things. Everybody has their own ways. I just feel like one big thing in every relationship is communication. Communication is definitely key. And me, I'm such a stubborn person, and then he's a stubborn person. We're both very petty people, so our arguments get a little hard sometimes. Communication is a big thing in a relationship. Also, making sure they understand your feelings and where you're coming from. That's a big thing, because it's easy for somebody to push your feelings out the way because of how they're feeling. And I just feel like if you feel like you're in a relationship like that, let them know. Like, even if you have to be a little stern, let them know that, you know, hey, you're not understanding my feelings. You're pushing my feelings away to push yours in. You both basically have to have equal ends of understanding each other's feelings, because it can get hard when you're feeling really angry in a certain way and then your partner is feeling angry, and so they're pushing your feelings out the way just so, you know, you can understand theirs. But my whole thing for that is just make sure you're communicating and understand each other. And relationships are not easy whatsoever, so it's a lot of work. Being in a relationship is a lot of work. Me being in a relationship for 8 months now has been a lot of work for me. We've been through so much together. It's hard to even explain all we've been through together. But it is a lot of work, and regardless what we go through, we have more of a private relationship, which I feel fits us best. We don't really, when we have our issues, we don't really go out and everybody knows, oh, so they had an argument, they had an issue. We're more private people. We'll argue and we'll try and act somewhat cordial around other people because we don't want people in our business. We like to handle our stuff ourselves. So yeah, we're mainly private when it comes to that. Like, we'll have an argument and then somebody comes and is talking to both of us and we'll act cordial. That's just how it is. But my whole thing for relationships is just make sure you guys are understanding each other. And, you know, if you love this person, they're gonna do their best to work with you and work with that relationship. So that is basically all I'm saying for the relationship wise. But that is mostly what I have to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know, I have things in my mind, but they're like not coming out. So I'll probably make a part 2 most likely. And I'm also gonna have a video with Amari and I coming with a couples advice video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.